through some engaged supports. Destiny's Alistair. He is known for this champion.
Yeah, he absolutely is. And this is a champion that Destiny is very creative on. Think of the flanks that we were seeing yesterday, you know, the ability to sit off vision, to look for the big engages. Destiny loves creating over this hump as opposed to being intimidated by it.
Oh! Yeah, the Vulcan actually knocked back into the wall there. Gonna get a lot of damage onto him, but it's traded for damage on King. And usually you take that. If King gets chunked out, he doesn't have as many resources to heal up as a Vulcan will. Fudge just taking a bit of chip damage there as well. It's a bit ahead in terms of CS, and hits level 2 first in the lane.
And I think the reason that Fudge is really confident to do this, because he has Babip already on the top side of the jungle. So with Huni only level 1, going to be very difficult for a gank to be able to come out of the Rex side, probably going to wait for level.
King will get the next push on the wave here. Look at the damage actually coming down mid onto Triple. He'll jump away, but that was the Frozen Tomb from Demonte. His ultimate now burned, won't be available for any fight around the Rift Herald.
And I think that's telegraphed that they want to be able to start
the Rift Herald pit. Meanwhile, bot lane, Huni's pushed in, but Fudge just winning this one. Realm Warp from Huni just about gets him out. Fudge still has the flash, could go for the chase. Flash away from Huni. That's respect from the Clutch Gaming top laner.
And so now they don't have the Gangplank ultimate to drop on a Herald fight, but they do have more.
Didn't leave the best impression the first time he played at Worlds with with Immortals. Had a plane named after him, and not in the good way. Now Fudge down towards the bottom side, pops the cannon to try and stay alive. He's trying to clear the wave. Huni tanking it up. Huni, one more shot might be enough. He's got the Saras, he's got the shield, and Lyra's got the kill.
Really well played from Huni there. Knows exactly the amount of damage he can take, and it's just a slow, well thought out turret dive. They're willing to pressure in the mid lane turret.
Clutch opening up the map. They're taking down bot lane tower. They'll take down mid as well. Vulcan trying to jump onto Babbitt, who gets away. The Rift Herald did fall. Mammoth picked it up while their top laner was being dived in the bottom lane, but Clutch now 16 minutes in, a 3,000 gold lead for the North American squad. Couldn't just burst out one of these players on the side of Clutch. There aren't any real tanks apart from the Lysandra, and this is the sort of pick that might work for Mammoth. Huni's off towards the side of this, going to get some damage down to Destiny. Babbitt takes a chunk as well, but Mammoth are still in a place where a couple of picks get them right back.
The Rift Herald, not even a charge coming across, but you can see Mammoth do have inside track.
Fudge is going to get knocked up here. It's chased down. Babbitt trying to flash onto Liver, can't quite land it. Here comes the chase. Cataclysm comes down, and Vulcan has fallen. Huni, no flash. Where you going to go, son? Shut down by Mammoth.
And Demonte doesn't even teleport for the play. He goes, guys, you made the mess. You clean it up. I want absolutely nothing to do with this. 2 kills go over to Mammoth, and they're going to get the Drake.
Well, the Rift Herald worked. That's all we can say in the
Such an oppressive matchup, and there's not all that many options. They continue to try and find Vulcan on his invades.
Oh, Triple's going to land the chains here. One connects, the quickness comes out, but it's not enough.
They got
and now Lyra's gone into the backline. Who's coming in from the side? Teleport coming in from Mammoth as they look for the fight. Void rush onto the backline. Triple's down, but we have to watch this AD carry. He's shut down as well. Clutch find the fight they were looking for. Mammoth engaged, but Clutch will chase them down. Babbitt falls. Budget short to follow, you have to feel, as he runs away. But Cody's son just needs one Void Seeker to connect, and Fudge will be done for. Fudge continues to run away. Baron has been started here by Huni and by Demonte. Fudge down. Void Seeker finds its mark, and now Clutch Gaming turn their eyes towards the Baron.
And a great team fight out of Clutch. This is what it looks like when the 2 members with all the gold actually show up and decide to fight back. They wipe the Mammoth lineup. They're going to pick up a 20-minute Baron, and this game becomes incredibly difficult for the Oceanic lineup. Strange itemization choice coming out of Babip. You can see that there are so many magic damage dealers, and Huni and Demonte are the 2 members that are the furthest ahead.
Oh, Triple. Oh, Triple. That's not what you want to do. Huni will eat those for breakfast.
Certainly did. And that's going to be a Knight's Vow Rush for the Jarvan player, which means that he just can't even tank the front line. You can see King taking so much damage as well. Huni's a one-man wrecking crew.
Huni can just do whatever he wants now. He's going to walk underneath this inhibitor tower. 22 minutes in, Clutch are knocking on the Mammoth base. There's the Zhonya's out of Huni. Knockup going to come onto Babip, and he's already shut down. The Oceanic dream of first seed, well, it's delayed for now. Clutch hold on to their position here at Worlds. You have to feel the inhibitor is their next target in the mid lane, then they'll go towards the bottom, take the second inhib of the game. 22 minutes in, Clutch are demolishing Mammoth.
And you got to remember the rules of the 3-way tie. It is going to be Clutch with the quickest win time if they get this done before, I think, 37 minutes. So this is a really important speed run they're going for.
Triple just about escaping, but I will give some clarity on that to be their team with the fastest win.
Could not be in their favor. We've already seen it twice this World, and you can see the damage still there.
Destiny jumping in, trying to get onto Huni, but look at how tanky that rise is. The charm coming out, the quickness is enough, and Mammoth are falling to pieces. A double for Cody, he's going in. He wants the penta, but it's stolen away from him. Lyra and Damonte taking a killer piece. And Cody's son will have to be happy with a triple in the end. Nexus Tower is the target. Clutch even out the group. 2-2-2-2-2-2-2. We are going to tiebreakers at the end of the day.
An absolute shellacking coming out from Clutch Gaming. They school Mammoth on this day and say that in this rock, paper, scissors duel, we still win versus the Oceanic representatives. That's huge for Clutch. You feel like they needed a decisive victory for their confidence going into tiebreakers. That is exactly what that was.
That was an impeccable victory. Like, there were a couple of times when you thought, oh, have Clutch made a mistake here. There was a lot of dancing around the Rift Herald, but then they were just like, no, play through Huni, play through a side lane. That's how they won their regional qualifiers.
The biggest mistake was Huni had to burn Flash in a side lane. Apart from that, everything else was a calculated trade, was the willingness.